How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what the storytelling is
Yes.
back here?
That was awesome. Now to the bridge, the middle part of the song. I want you to think of a lovely bird. A lovely bird that you might have seen or dreamt about.
I'm not terribly concerned at this point.
That's a nice
May I ask, what are we cooking today?
We are making what's called a small beer. And yesterday we made regular beer.
Uh-huh.
And what we're doing now is we're taking the spent grain
Uh-huh. From yesterday.
from yesterday. And we are adding water. And we're boiling it up because there's still some flavor and sugars
Sugar's left in
what's called spent grain.
spent grain. Uh-huh.
And then we'll be adding, we've added some molasses to that. In the 18th century, molasses are very cheap because you have what they call the triangle trade, where they're taking goods, well, actually taking slaves from Africa down to the West Indies, which is made big sugar
Plantations.
sugar plantations, right? And then the molasses there is a waste product from making sugar.
Oh, really? I thought molasses was one of the.
It's the end product.
I know it's a byproduct,
Yeah,
but I
it's a
thought, but I thought it was actually. Like, yeah, I did not know that the sugar and molasses that's one of the byproducts
It's a
of it.
byproduct. So, but the molasses are nowhere near what the sugar is.
Uh-huh.
But you put it in barrels for ballast. You got to have something down there anyway. So
Right,
they used
right.
to bring bricks the same way. You know,
Right,
it's
right,
heavy.
right. Yeah, yeah.
So it's pretty cheap. You get up in here, which is why you have the rum distilleries and stuff. So you've got your spent grain, you've got your molasses, and we're boiling that now. And we've added hops, which are antibacterial. And the hops then are going to give it both flavor and, like I say, it's antibacterial. So we will be straining that now out of the. Strain it out there, and then we will. And once it cools down, we'll add some yeast.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Because otherwise the yeast will be dead.
Right. So we have
if
to
it was boiled over.
exactly. And that's the whole reason for having the hops. They're antibacterial. So what happens then is the cools down, add the yeast, and we'll put it into a airtight container.
Yeah, I used to make beer at home.
Okay.
I used to make beer at home. Yeah.
Okay. You still make beer?
Yes.
You whole grain or
By the can.
oh, okay, with the extract.
Yes, extracts.
Because I do have, I think it's got one with an extract in it that's similar to what we're making. Where is it here? Oh, that's a small beer. Oops. Ah, here we go. Yeah. Just instead of the grains, just add your extracts.
Oh, okay. So this will work with the extract.
Yeah, I know there's where there's taught for 1, 2, 3, for the first 4, 5. Okay. For these down to here, everything above the hops, put in enough for 5 gallons of for your extract.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good. And that will give you the same.
That'll give you a very similar.
Yeah, we are starting to boil nice and good.
And this is a porter, so use your dark extract.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: what is the alcohol content that comes out of
Between
this?
4 and 5.
Okay, so that's not bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course you want the whole wrap. The
All right. And what about the one that you're making here? Is that also 4 or 5?
No,
or
that
is,
comes out lower.
that's lower.
That comes out lower. Yeah, small beers they drank like you would drink Coke or something like that here. Kids drank.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. I know people did not drink water back in the day because
Well,
they actually,
when they
because
were
it was,
traveling.
yeah.
You know, when locally you are. The
Yeah.
thing is, and it's the same today, really. It's just the distance is different. In
Right.
other words, you go to Mexico, they tell you don't drink the water.
Right.
Okay.
But people who live in Mexico do drink the water, but they're
but
used
they come
to
up
it.
here, they say I don't drink the
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I say
yeah.
you're used to it.
They're used to it,
But
right?
the thing is that traveling to Albany took several days. So
Right.
the local germs and stuff have changed
Have
enough.
changed, right.
So, As things spread out, so does the water that's potable, what we call potable.
So how many days do you have to keep it with the stopper to have it ferment
Same
and
as
all
when
that?
you're making use.
Same?
Same as we are.
There's any difference?
No difference at all.
Oh, okay.
And as you know, it depends on temperature. You know,
Yeah.
the cooler it is, the longer.
Yeah, that's what I did. Like once I bottled it, I never drank it. I always put it in the refrigerator, let it sit there for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Same thing.
And then it tasted a
Same
lot
thing,
better.
Same thing.
And you know what? I never got drunk off of my own beer. I never got drunk off of it. I mean,
Well, it's
you will have to drink a lot of it.
Yes, it's a lower alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they see beer as a food item. They want the calories. You know, if you want to get drunk, you go to the tavern and you have spirits. or
Spirits and
something
things like that. So they did not use beer as a way to get drunk.
Right.
It was more of a
Yes, they
food
say that-
item.
Yeah, what you're gonna do if you go to the tavern, you'll have beer with dinner, but then after beer, well, if you're rich, you won't. But if you're,
Well,
middle class,
Right,
you'll
right,
have
right.
beer with dinner and then.
Yeah, well, he can talk for hours about everything he's wearing and the way he's dressed and his hairstyle. I wish I had time for that.
I was just gonna say, questions on the equipment, or?
Just like, I just want to congratulate you, that's all. They're great, you know.
So he and his daughter sewed a box for the first year.
Mm.